Hi, friends. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you had a wonderful week. In today's video, I'll be showing a little bit of Nuevo Vallarta, as well as a timeshare tour at the famous Paradise Village Resort. Okay, so right off the bat, I should tell you that this was an unintentional video, meaning we haven't specifically planned to address the timeshare subject on the channel. It just kind of happened, and we decided to share it with you, thinking that someone might find it useful. If you remember from the last video, we had just arrived to PV after visiting 3 beautiful pueblos mágicos. And after spending the first night in a small Airbnb a little outside of the town center, we were going to check into our next centrally located Airbnb for the remainder of our stay. Now, since we weren't able to check in before 3 p.m., we decided to drive around Nuevo Vallarta. I never visited this area before, and being so close from our location, we said, why not? The spot we parked the car was right by the Paradise Village Resort, and after walking around for a little bit, checking out the stores, we decided to ask the security agent stationed at the resort's security post if he'd allow us to go in and check out the grounds, to which he was very nice and immediately offered to go grab someone to show us around. In a matter of a few minutes, an associate came out, invited us in, and took us to an office where he asked us to wait until he brought the person that would give us the tour. Of course, this immediately started feeling very formal, and as soon as the sales agent entered the room and introduced herself, we quickly understood that the tour we were about to get wasn't really the brief tour that we asked for. But we went along anyway, especially since we had a few more hours to kill. So this is how a timeshare at this specific resort looks like, and maybe this saves you the time of taking the tour yourself. At least that was my hope when I decided to post this video. We are not personally interested in timeshares, and we are not promoting them in any way. In fact, we don't even stay at this type of all-inclusive resorts in Mexico a whole lot because, as you know, we usually look for more local, immersive experiences when we travel, as well as opportunities to support smaller businesses and individuals, including when it comes to accommodation. But by all means, for those of you interested in timeshares, definitely do your due diligence because timeshare scams abound not only here but in many places around the world. And definitely don't go sign up for any of those presentations that are being offered on the streets of PV or along the Malecon, okay? They may be tempting because they offer you free dinner, lunch, drinks, boat tours, and even money sometimes in exchange for you to sit down for the presentation and tour. And trust me, you'll be pressed and pushed to sign the down payment forms by the end of it, which can be a very uncomfortable experience, especially if you don't intend to close the deal right away, which is not recommendable anyway. So just skip it if you can, or do your homework in advance and go about it the right way if you're truly interested in timeshares. On a different occasion, we'll probably come back to Nuevo Vallarta for a day exploration because the timeshare thing obviously ended up being way longer than we wanted. and we didn't have time to see the marina anymore, and the farmers market was temporarily closed. But like I said, we'll leave that for a different day. Nuevo Vallarta in itself, for those of you who don't know, is a very exclusive area, a resort residential community located in the Mexican state of Nayarit, with the second highest number of hotels and resorts in the country. Here you'll find high-end resorts, luxury condominiums, impeccable golf courses, fine dining, and so much more. In fact, if you are into luxury travel, this is probably the perfect place for you. If you like golfing, scuba diving, yoga classes, spa treatments, etc., really look no further. This is the best spot for all of that. As for us, this is not where we're going to spend the rest of our trip. If you'd like to see where we stayed, what places we visited, and how we made the best of our time on the coast, make sure to watch our next video. Until then, stay adventurous, have fun, and keep chasing colors.